Before we actually get into the video, I just want to shout out and thank everyone who's helped me with mapping materials, gear. Jay, Will, and Zach, 2 players, have dumped their entire accounts on me when they quit for D2R. No hard feelings for everyone leaving for D2R, by the way. Totally understand. I'll be over when there's a ladder, or if anyone decides to actually play ladder. Okay, let's do the shoutouts here. So I want to thank Concept, Haywire Electrician, Indestructible, Zach, God J. Willie, Pool Noodle, and everyone else who has helped me with mapping materials. Rico has given me so many maps and orbs. Just everyone's been so helpful. I've had very few people break rules on my maps this season. You guys mean the world to me. It's been really, really fun finding this community, and it's been really fun being part of it for the last 6 months or so. I've made a lot of friends along the way, and I'm really looking forward to Season 4. Okay, so let's check out the gear real quick here. I'm actually using an FOH Plague. It has +3 to Fist of Heavens, +1 to Resist Lightning, which is pretty much perfect for this build, as Resist Lightning is my main aura. It does a huge boost to lightning damage. For my helmet, I'm using a Griff's, not only for the FCR, but also for lightning pierce and extra lightning damage. It's very important for how I've approached this Fister build. A 3 to all skills Maris with 21 res. I actually slammed this myself on stream. A 10 FCR 2-2 1-socketed HOZ with a 5-5 faucet. I puzzled it myself. I bought it as a 10 FCR, so kind of sad that it didn't get 2 sockets, but it's still really nice. Tear haunches, because I do actually run Vigor a lot, and it's nice to have an extra point in it. Also, the all res helps. You get some attributes, and a bonus to defensive auras, and I do have Salvation in case the group gets a really bad debuff, and of course it has Cannot Be Frozen, which is great. Let's actually go back to the Plague for a second. This also has a cleansing aura. It's the main reason I'm using this. Obviously getting 5 FOH is super nice, but cleansing is amazing in maps. It's good solo, and it's super helpful in a group. Everyone's really grateful that it's there. My armor is a 3 skill 2 socket acute Higgins with not 2 5-5s, but we're at 9 damage and 9 pierce. 2 mana after kill SOJ. A 9 faster hit recovery, perfect. Well, perfect faster cast rate, Arachnid's Mesh. 10 FCR, 26 strength, 9 all res ring. Obviously the min damage attack rating doesn't really matter. And 4 mana after each kill Mage Fists. So I'm running a total of, I think, 4, 7, 9 mana after each kill, and 4 life after each kill. You're going to want to run River of Blood map as your main map with this. It clears it so fast. Magic resistance of monsters in there is typically very low, so your holy bolts that spring out from your Fist of Heavens just clear everything so fast. A 54-14 Pally Torch, a 59-20 8 Annie. Got a Fire Res Charm, All Res 11 life, FHR Cold Res, Dexterity All Res, Faster Run Walk Poison Res, 4 All Res, Faster Run Walk Poison Res, Faster Hit Recovery Lightning Res. 3 to lightning skill damage. In my opinion, tucking a elemental damage charm right under your torch is the most efficient thing you can do with an elemental caster. And then we have skillers, Lifer, Dexterity, Gold Find, FHR, Gold Find, Dexterity, Life, and FHR. Now let's look at the Merc Gear. Now, all season, I actually ran Conviction on my Pally as high of a level as possible to help the group clear faster and also increase my single target damage. But at this point of the season, I'm doing a lot of solo farming. Everyone's playing D2R, so I've switched from a Vigor Merc that proc lower res to an Act 2 Merc, Defiance. I get some PDR, some extra defense from that. And he's rocking a 55 res Infinity with a level 12 Conviction aura. All the other gear here is to make that Conviction aura as high of a level as possible. So 2 to all skills Visage. The Chains of Honor, it's non-ethereal, but it's still getting that all skills. It's giving some PDR, and it's also giving my Merc extra life, replenish life, strength. 4 Riders with max fire res. An Arachnid's Mesh. This was on my Act 1 Merc, that's why it has a chance to pierce. Really, I'm only using this for the all skills. That's the only reason it's here. I'm just trying to get that aura as high as possible. And we have max all res laying of hands. So we're in a normal game, which means minus 100 to what you see here. So all my resistances without running resist lightning are capped, a little overcapped, but not by much. Obviously, lightning res is stupid overcapped with the aura on, doesn't really matter. Elemental mastery is at 74%, elemental pierce is at 38, cast rate is at 125, FHR is at 48. I would like it at the 86 breakpoint, but it seems fine here. And when I'm playing, like holding down with the mouse button and using shift, I'm not getting knocked out of my casting very often. Practically not at all. It's actually running 0 magic find. I'll show you my alt gear in a second. I have magic find gear. And I think that's it for that screen. So unbuffed, our lightning damage is at 8 to 16k, and our holy bolt damage is at 5400 max. We're looking at a level 50 Fist of Heavens. Again, we can see our lightning res here is actually at 83 when we're running the aura. And with Holy Shield, we are at max block. Let's go buff it and take a look at that damage. So with the CTA, I'm sitting at 2133 health and 8 to 17k Fist of Heavens. Look at it here, it's actually 16.9 and 5600 max Holy Bolt. Here's my alt gear for when I'm farming LOD stuff or rushing people. I have an Enigma for the blink, SOJ with life after each kill, different set of charms to kind of balance things out after the changes, 2 combat skill, FCR, 2 max all res AME. I have another FCR ring with 20 MF, and a 29 FCR Mage Fist. So that's my switch for solo farming in LOD content. And finally we have the skill tree. All of my synergies are at 47 for Fist of Heavens, and then Fist of Heavens is at level 50, 1 point in a Holy Shield, and then you make up your max block with Dexterity, no offensive auras. I put 1 point into Salvation, just in case we get debuffed, like I said before. 1 point into Redemption, and always have it on a keybind. This is really good if you get stuck in a situation where your health is going down too fast, and obviously for mana regen. But the main aura is Resist Lightning. I do run Vigor a lot, especially in the River of Blood, because I can just melt everything with the Holy Bolts that are coming out. But for single target, you really want to run this. It's a boss killer for sure. And if you happen to have other elemental people in your group, it's a huge bonus to damage, 39%. So the map we're running here, I actually finished in about 10 minutes, a little over. And that's including me being a shit player and going the wrong way twice on a one-way map, which is kind of sad, but it doesn't matter. I'm not a speedrunner, and it does actually showcase how useful this build is and how easy it is to use. I don't think the clear rate really should be any faster because, for one, it's really easy to hit max block on this caster, and for two, you have a crazy amount of auras. You don't really need Infinity. You can use Conviction. If you have Infinity, you can invest skill points into other things. You can use Redemption, you can not use Redemption. It's really up to you how you play. But I don't really think the FOH Pally should either be nerfed or buffed for Season 4. I think it's pretty good where it's sitting. I mean, of course, I want more Holy Bolt damage, but that's just because I want faster clear rate on other maps. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you haven't seen my metal cover of Tristram Village, check that out. It's my most recent video before this one. And yeah, I'm not going over to D2R yet, at least. I'm going to keep doing some PD2 stuff. I want to get this guy to level 99. And I kind of want to do some upgrades. I wouldn't mind getting a 1 all skill 2-socketed HOZ. And then a 10 FCR SOJ. To replace that FCR. That would be a nice upgrade. And it would give me another 2 all skills towards my Holy Bolt damage. Not the skill Holy Bolt, but the Holy Bolts that come out of my FOH. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in Season 4.